But when she and I would have tense scenes, we'd call cut, and both of us would be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Did I hurt you?" And we would just giggle at how the lunacy of things we were doing, because that's so not Olivia and my relationship.
Yeah, so hi, I'm Jonathan Bloomberg, writing for Movies in Sweden.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hello.
Hi, it's an honor getting to speak with the both of you. I've watched all the episodes of this show, and I'm really loving it. So I hope we will get more in the future as well. I wanted to start out by asking you, Robin, since you both act and direct and produce the show, how you kind of came into the mix of this show and decided that you wanted to direct as well as to star in it.
Well, originally I was just asked to direct the pilot and set the tone of the show because we only had one episode written at the time. And, you know, it's adaptation from a book. So there was only one writer. It was the nascent stage. And I said, I would love to do that. And I would love to direct a couple of more episodes, if possible. Then we tried to cast Laura, and we were running out of time. We had to have it cast. And then our producers said, why don't you just play her? Because you know her so well now. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about scripts and where the arc of this story is going to go. And it just became that. But what I had never done, and this was my first experience with it, and my dream, was to develop a show. I've directed shows that were already developed. They already had set the stage, the tone was set, and I had to adhere to the style. And the camera moves, like House of Cards was very fixed, what you couldn't do. And this was like my baby. And I got to cast amazing actors and work with them and talk with them. And I think there's a different vibe in the room because I've been an actor too. We all know what we need to do to get where we need to get emotionally. Everybody has a different technique, but we all understand. And so there becomes a trust in that going, I know you get it. And I know what he has to go through to get ready for something emotional, you know? And so you're feeling each individual as each individual, because everybody needs to be approached differently when you direct them. So it's a therapy too. You're finding out psychologically, Waleed's different from Olivia. We're all different, how we like to be directed.
Yeah, and I really feel like that first episode sets the tone by a great song at the end by REN, Animal Flow, that I haven't heard in any other show yet, but I'm a big REN fan, so I was really happy when I heard that, and it works perfectly for that wedding scene. So I just wanted to know if that was something that you knew about that song or how you found that, because it really marries this show so well and sets the bar for the rest to come afterwards.
Were you familiar with Ren? I don't think I
was.
was.
I wasn't. I was very impressed with the music, but I wasn't familiar with Ren. So I think hopefully it'll turn on a lot of people to them, myself included.
We had an interesting music supervisor, and editors are really good with music, with needle drops, you know, because they have compiled so much from other shows. So they would just pull from that and go, what about this feel? Do you want this vibe? And I'd be like, yes. Because what it does is it contrasts the moment or marries the moment. Like the end of episode 1, it married that kind of fierce, venal intensity in the room.
Yeah, I loved it, and as you said, Waleed, I hope more people will find him now. And for you, Waleed, working with, as Robin said, her as a director, and she is also an actor. Was that the feeling that you had, that you all knew what to do, and kind of that it was a different vibe on this show maybe than you have with other directors that you work with?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is the first time I've ever been directed by my scene partner, co-star, and it was a real learning experience. It was very inspiring. And I was saying earlier, like, I'm so used to talking to my scene partner between setups and whatever, and Robin never made it where she was unavailable. So she was always available as an actor, but I was just like blown away how she was able to kind of balance everything. And in a way, it made me feel even more safe, because I'm like, okay, you're on my side. You're an actor, and so you know what I'm going through. And I also think, like, good directors are good parents, and every child needs to be directed differently. We're both parents, so I just, I thought it was pretty cool.
It felt very insular in a positive way.
Yeah.
It felt like a real family. We had each other's back. We respected one another and the work that we all do. And there's nothing better than that vibe in a room.
Yeah.
And we all got along. We all laughed. We had fun. We'd get together at night at our apartment complex.
Right.
Have dinners,
And, when we fought in the show, they were real fights. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember, like, take a while. We've both been in very long relationships. When you have those kinds of fights, they don't just go away like in 5 minutes. Your body kind of has to release it, and you kind of, start to apply it to your own fights and your own stuff. But yeah, it did feel like a family in that sense.
Yeah, and working with Olivia, I'm guessing or hoping rather that you had a better relationship with her on the side of the show than your characters does, because that's some toxic relationships going on there. But nailing that part, I'm guessing, was like almost the most important role here to really make sure that you got the right person in that role, and I feel like Olivia is that. So how was that journey for you guys?
She's so great. She's so down to earth.
Yeah.
So much fun, funny. And your relationship with her in the show is so beautiful and sweet and authentic, and they truly like one another as people. But when she and I would have tense scenes, we'd call cut, and both of us would be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Hey, did I hurt you?" And we would just giggle at how the lunacy of things we were doing, because that's so not Olivia and my relationship. I called them the kids. Are the kids on set? They're like my two kids. They're just great, and they're great in the show.
Yeah, Olivia's.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I mean, both Olivia and Laurie are such beautiful people from inside and out, and very kind, and just it was very, very seamless working with them. And when I first met Olivia, and we were in the rehearsal room, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of detail that goes into the her just analysis of the role. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah, and me as a Swede, I have seen you, Robin, play Swedes 2 times throughout your career. Liv in Breaking and Entering, and Erika in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. And you've both played against Joel Kinnaman on Altered Carbon and House of Cards. So I'm just wondering what you've learned about Sweden throughout through your careers as actors.
Not really. I love the country, though.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I can't wait to go. I have a few Swedish friends, Joel Kinnaman, Babak Najafi, who directed me in London Has Fallen. He's Iranian Swedish.
Oh, wow.
And I cannot wait to come to your country. And what have I learned about Sweden?
It's very clean.
Very clean, and they make really, really stylish clothes, by the way. There's some really
great
impressive
fashion.
Yeah. Clothing designers.
Yeah, well, I'll take what I can get. Thanks a lot for taking your time to speak with me today. And best of luck with the premiere now.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thanks. Bye.